Hey everyone, this is the Jose32 or the Jose32, however you prefer it. Either way works. And this is a Society of Magic. I know I haven't been posting a whole lot here, but here is sort of an exclusive review on the new vintage Plaid decks from Dan and Dave. There is the striking Arizona Red, as they call it, and the Casual California Blue, as they call it. And they are pretty interesting. The front of the box simply says US regulation, playing cards, and you have all four suits. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but the front of the box has a very interesting texture to it that I've never seen on a deck of cards before. Very interesting. I don't know how to describe it. On this side it says the D&D Playing Card Company, Los Angeles. On the other side, fine playing cards for gentlemen. Not to say that any of you ladies can't get them. It also says 1 and 2, deck number 1 and deck number 2 obviously. On the top it says poker, and again number 1 and number 2. And you got this interesting seal that says play fair, which I think is pretty cool. And in the bottom, just your standard trademark information. And the back, you see the designs, and it says made in USA on the bottom in red and in brownish color. And the back designs are basically the same, but slightly different on each one. Now the cards are, well, they're not white. I'll show you. That's what I'm not even saying. These ones are white. Compared to this. The cards, the faces, I don't know if you can tell very good, but they are not exactly white. They're almost a greenish color or a grayish color. As you can see, they're definitely not white. So that's kind of interesting. However, the pips are all standard bicycles. The court cards are also standard bicycles, and all the colors are much darker. They got blacks instead of blues. The reds are darker, and the yellows are more of a gold color, which is always nice. The Ace of Spades is a very plain Ace of Spades. It says the D&D Playing Card Company on the bottom. And this is the same Ace of Spades pip they used on the Magicon deck and the If an Octopus Could Palm deck. I think it's, personally in my opinion, kind of a cheap way of making an Ace of Spades. If you're going to make a deck of cards, make a nice Ace of Spades to go with it. Don't just, throw in a random spade pip for the hell of it. That's just my opinion. I think they took the easy way out with the spades, with the Ace of Spades. However, the jokers are pretty interesting. To get is a deer, and you get two of them. This one's just a deer. This one has a reveal in it, Ace of Spades on his head. That's kind of cool. The back design looks like this. It's a vintage plaid. For those of you who don't know, back in the 80s we used to wear a lot of pants that had that style on it, that design. Maybe not those colors necessarily, but with a plaid design, and shirts as well. Not so common anymore. They fan nicely. They look really nice in a fan because of all the colors. I like that. And again, they spread nicely as well. And they dribble nicely. These cards have a cambric finish, which is basically similar to an air cushion finish. It's the same finish they use on a B deck, to be exact, the cambric finish. And very nice stock. I love these cards. They handle great. They look great. And apparently if you hold them in a certain position like this, it looks like the red lines have almost completely disappeared. And if you do it the other way, I don't know. It's not working. Look at that. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Now you don't see any red lines. It looks like it's all black. If you turn it the other way, you shouldn't see any of the black lines. It's pretty interesting how that works. The other deck, I also forgot to mention, on the flaps it says bad luck is bad play. That's pretty interesting. Forgot to say that. The other deck is identical, same ace of spades, same jokers. The back design is similar but a little bit different. Everything is smaller and you don't have the the red and the black. It's all just blacks and blues. But again, it looks great. Bands and spreads nicely. And dribbles nicely, and I don't know what else to say. These cards are awesome quality. You should definitely pick some up. I do have some extras that I will be giving away, probably in my next contest, not in my giveaway. And yeah, what else can I say? They are great. Definitely check them out. I know they don't have any borders on them. It makes it a little bit harder for Magic, but they're still nice to have in your collection. Still nice to play with and nice to practice with. Alright, and that is my review on the vintage Plaids from Dan and Dave. Be sure to check out their site tomorrow or this week sometime. They got another deck coming out. They keep coming out with decks like every 2 weeks, it seems. And this deck is going to be a Year of the Dragon deck, celebrating the Chinese New Year tomorrow. The Chinese New Year apparently lasts for 15 days. And this deck looks like it's going to be red in color. I don't know if it's going to have red faces or not. And it's going to have dragons on it. And it looks pretty awesome from what they've teased us with. And I'll definitely be picking them up. And there'll definitely be some for future contests and or giveaways. And the quality, you can be assured, will be good. So definitely check that out. And definitely subscribe and comment and rate this video. We got a lot of great magicians here on the Society of Magic. I'll try to post videos more often, and hopefully they will be posting videos more often. And we're going to have our first contest coming up soon, where you can win your chance to be the last member of the Society of Magic. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.